sideboard cards, trying to figure out whether or not the stone brain is worth it versus decks like Oculus and Caretaker's Talent. You can take out their Sunfalls and their Oculuses versus Oculus. It's probably too cute, but I want to try it. This is a bad keep. Discard a 4-drop. Okay, less bad keep now. Play a 2/3. Okay, it's not a 2/3. Kind of want to pitch the Firebrand because this Scamp is going to do a lot of work. And now I wish I pitched the other card, but that's fine. We're just going to go to Faced Gallery so they can't really block. We're going to be swinging. They're going to say no blocks. Okay, they're okay with that trade. Probably have another Hopeless Nightmare in their hand. They go land, is Tawny big enough? Recast this Hopeless Nightmare. They just pass. This is probably this town, so I'm just gonna unlock this door. Pseudo draw 2. Now if they want to bounce it, I at least got 2 free cards. Give it back to me. Let me draw more cards. This is best for me. I'll pitch a Scamp. Okay, we play the land from exile, play the Dropkick Bomber from exile, play the Scamp, and then pass. Next turn we can go Painter Studio or Squee. No order on the Lord is fine. Fear of Isolation is pretty good. That's a Krenko. So we just go Painter Studio. We want to hit a land drop. Perfect. So now we can go Scamp. Or one, two. Actually going to play this instead and just pass. Next turn we can go Squee, unlock. Yeah, and this incentivizes them to just try to kill one now. Okay, just passing. Play the land from exile. Play a Squee. Unlock a door. Kill my Squee. Yep. Swing. This becomes 2. Block. Shoot it. I can cast the squee next turn, which is crazy. Deep breath. Just a 2/3. They don't have any special tech to go with it. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So they draw another card and they get to pick up their Fear of Isolation, which lets them pick up a Nowhere to Run. That is pretty good. We're going to escape the squee. Doing it like this. Go to combat, attack. To 10. Okay. Yeah, so they're going to get 2 draws off the entity tracker. Wait, they didn't leave a mana up. They must have something else. Oh, it's just target creature? This card is even more busted than I thought. Picking up the pixie so they can reset more things. Drawing some cards. Still just at 8. I mean, they can eat both of my things. It's a tough spot. I think we have to. We kind of have nothing else going on. We play the Krenko. We don't attack. Pass. They have to do it main phase. They can't let us untap with it, which is fine for them because they get to draw cards off it. Nurturing Pixie, pick up the Nowhere to Run, cast the Nowhere to Run, trigger the Optimistic Scavenger and the Entity Tracker. It's just so good. It's pretty good. I guess I could have waited to draw an Enduring Courage, because if we draw an Enduring Courage, we might have a better shot. But if I don't play anything, they don't play the Nowhere to Run, you know? So now at least I have a window during my next turn to like try to do some hasty stuff and win. Put it in 9. Yeah, this is a good attack. Oof. All right, game 2. It was close. We got them to 6. They just had a slew of interaction. We're not really even sideboarding here, which is kind of crazy to say. But we kind of just want to draw that's a little bit more like on curve. Also, that was my fault for keeping a risky hand. Maybe discarding with the 1-drop instead of the land, but we top deck the land. We can't discard that land. It also allows us to just curve all the cards that we try to cast. I'll play first. Okay, this hand's a lot better. Removal on 1 is what we want. So this is a card that lets us kill something that they play. Swing in. Don't sack it. Pass it over. They definitely have this town. We're not going to discard. We're not going to activate. Storm Chasers still got another this town up. Fear of Isolation, pick up to this town. Okay. So they have some blockers. It's the line they're going for. Play a Sulphurous Springs. Go Painters or Defaced Gallery. Play a Mountain. Go to combat. Do some attacking. See what they do. Sure. We can trade with the board. It's fine with me. Play another Scamp. Pass it over. The Scamp will trade with your dude, and I have another 2 cards here. So after my draw, I'll have 3 more cards in my hand. So I feel like we're on parity. They have a lot of recursion in the Storm Chasers town and this town, but I feel like for right now we're in pretty good shape. They don't have a blue mana up, which is a really good sign. Shelter by Ghosts, okay. Prowess triggers. Taking the Painter Studio. Okay. I was gonna say I'll definitely trade. Just slam a Krenko. No attacks. We're just gonna play a Squee, attack next turn, tap the Krenko before damage, so that we get 4 tokens. They can activate this town. They can activate Storm Chasers to pick up this town, but they can only bounce next turn. They can. Yeah, there's nothing else in the graveyard. They could hardcast this town. 5 mana hardcast this town's very good. Yeah, play Squee. Squee, go to combat, attack. Just 1 attack trigger. Get a guy. Trigger. Tap. Go 4 blocks. Tishana's Tidebinder? No? Okay. Entity Tracker gets flashed in. Sure. Eat the Squee. Fine with that. We got a damage and we got a billion dudes. Now they can pick up something and cast this townie big enough. And cast it. And cast it, targeting my Krenko. What? What did they do that for? This doesn't say at sorcery speed. Picking up the Scamp? That has to be a misclick, right? There has to be 2 misclicks here. The first misclick was passing to my turn. The second misclick was targeting the Scamp. Yeah, that's fine. Right? No, we'll just do this now. Okay. Yeah, just draw land is fine. Unlock this side. Go land. Hasty deed. Next to combat. Swing for 6. This was a bad attack, but we're pushing 3. They gained 3, so we just threw away 3 guys. That's fine. They go to 12. We play another scamp. Yeah, that was a bad attack. We should have just held them back as blockers. And they would have just had to concede here. Entity tracker. Storm Chaser's talent. Triggers. Sheltered by Ghosts. Take my lord, or take the Lord. They're in a tough spot because if they shelter by Ghosts, my Krenko, I have the Lord, which kills them. Yeah, they're in a really tough spot. So now we go Goblin, escape. 1, 2, 3, 4, escape, 4. Unlock this room, go to combat. Attack for 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Attack for 29, they can gain 6, they go to 17. They can also block 10 of it. So 29, that'd be 19. -2, -6, I can't count. Well, game 3. Sheltered by Ghosts is pretty good. We might want Pyroclasm, but that's a pipe dream. We kind of have to kill the Scavenger, right? Like, that 1-drop is just so good. Yeah, I feel like this deck is really good right now. Super underrated. We have so much aggression, and we're going to get more Goblins. Hopefully, one of the last things to come out are like reprints, and there's going to be some like Goblin reprints in the set. I'd be super excited to see that. I don't think this hand's good enough. This hand's much better. Bottom the second 1-drop, probably. Actually, probably bottom the squee. No, the squee lets us go wide on curve. We really want to go wide. Also, squeeze one of the better cards into Authority. Two. Kill it. Hell yeah. Now we play the Lord next turn. Blackleaf Cliffs. Play the squee tapped and pass. Cards can do a lot of work. It's a really good Sheltered by Ghosts. Yeah, because then it also becomes a 3/2. It's just so big. That's a lot of lands. Unlock. Yeah, we're looking for like a Krenko, basically. Play Play the land. Should have played the black leaf cliffs, but that's fine. We have enough lands so that it doesn't really matter. Opponent has only 2 cards in hand. Really relying on this shelter, on this authority of the consoles. Play the Horde Master first. So I will get a card if any of my dudes die. Perhaps. Maybe. Okay. Authority trigger. Play the Seer Slicer. You can counter this one. Play a Black Leaf Cliffs. I did not get to attack. Now they have the nowhere to run because they really want to kill this Seer Slicer. The Lord, huh? Interesting. Enduring Courage is gone. It's fine. Because that's ETB. Yeah, I mean, Optimistic Scavenger with a Sheltered by Ghosts. It's a hell of a way to die. Oh my god, I forgot. Lithomantic Barrage, it hits white creatures. I thought it was just blue. My whole brain is like, oh yeah, it's just blue. Just blue, just blue, just blue. But it's definitely not. Lithomantic Barrage is a really good magic card. Alright, so I get 1 dude, which honestly, in comparison to this 1-drop with all these keywords, because of this 2-drop that gives it a bunch of keywords. Oh my god, this town is so strong. Alright, Pixie player. I see you. I believe I've met my match. Yeah, I mean, they got lethal on the board. Right, they cast these 2 spells. This puts 2 counters on these creatures, and then they fly. Or no, this one doesn't have flying. I take it all back. But these creatures are going to enter tapped. So yeah, they kill my blocker. They attack for 9 in the or 9 unblockable. Good game, opponent. I will pass. Yep. And if they just flash in the other nowhere to run, yeah, to kill my blocker. See, they don't even need to. They don't even need to like just push. They can just like still take their time, set up. They don't know what I have in my hand, so they're just like taking it slow. 10 in the air. GG's. Well played, opponent. Okay, so lost to Pixie. We're going to run it back. We want to play against 5 Pixie players in a row. That would be really good testing for us. Let's think about my sideboard real quick.